Well, I hope this works out really, really well, because right now we are going, let me get comfy, we are going to diamond paint. I think the colors look really, really good. Let's see what we've got. I've got a bunch of different outfits here. Let me get this. You might end up hearing some of the dog. I'm going to edit this and upload it. Try it again to get on live with, oopsie, hold on a moment. I'm not able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Let me see. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm unable to go live with YouTube, so I'm going to do this and then upload it, and I'm going to try again. My goal is to get this to do, not a marathon, but kind of a marathon. So, here, oh, look at how pretty. What do you think? I think it should go here. What do you think, right there? So everybody, this is Olha Darchuk's painting, diamond shape round, 27 by 20. And this is at Diamond Art Club is selling, so she has royalty rights. So what I'm doing today is diamond painting as a way to hopefully get, oh, what do you think of that? Let's do a little bit. Oh, that's really pretty. So the concept is, so we're going to do, so we don't have that sound anywhere. So I'm thinking what might be really nice is like that white and blue. So it's a circle. So it looks like it's number 30. So let's grab that out. There we go. So this is a just way for me to feel like I'm doing something to get the word out, to show Ukrainian support. We need the world to know that we will buy from them. We are on their side. We are grateful they are fighting for democracy. And if all I can do as a 50-year-old woman in Texas, Dallas, Texas, if all I can do is buy products from them and get online and let everybody know, buy everything, every Ukrainian thing you can, and not to have it, but to make sure we're giving them money and any type of support we can do, then that's what I'm doing. So what I noticed is when I'm diamond painting, I sometimes can't talk at the same time, so whatever you're doing, just keep me on in the background. I'm not going to say anything important enough to have to be remembered. Don't worry about it. This is just so that you can diamond paint with me. Diamond painting it's color by number with these little, these are round because I like round. I'm not ready for square yet. These are round and they're called diamonds or drills. And the idea is to, just like with color by number, you follow the little legend. So along here is the legend, and you get all of these in little bags, and you then separate out the colors with a little label. All right, well, I have no concept how these gurus do this thing. Oh, forget it. Too bad. Okay. There it is. There it is. So it has the number, the symbol, and then the number for the embroidery code. They're all the colors. I'm not into embroidery and stuff, so I lose the names, but I know when I go to any of my fabric stores, if I need to get certain types of embroidery material or different colors of things, I know that it's a code, kind of like when you have a Pantone code or whatever. So anyway, so those are the numbers on the right, and it's the color code, and then it's the symbol, and then the serial number is called just the number that they give whatever color. So that the first column is specific to this painting. One doesn't mean one always. Symbol 1 doesn't mean 1 always, but the color code of 128 always means 128. So if, say, you don't get enough in the mail, or you decide to change something, say you want to change somebody's skin tone or color dress that they have on, or color hair, or say you really love this painting, but for some reason you wanted, it would be more sentimental to you if you had blue or pink or whatever as all of the color, or the colors understanding. Whoop, I just messed that up. Did you see that? No? Where did I? Alright, so if you put it in the wrong spot, you can, we did that yesterday. If you were here, I messed that whole line up. And then what you have is you have these different ends of the pencils that, yeah, you can't expect me to talk and speak and think at the same time. It's not exactly how I work. Okay, but I'm trying. So that showed you. So I can go over it now. A lot of you know this, but some people might not. So in each painting, you get a kit, and I was really excited. I got a recyclable bag, it in a recyclable bag, and you get these pens, right? A lot of times I have pink ones. And then what's really nice is Diamond Art Club, it seems like they're very sparkly, which is cool. And then you get this soft thing that goes on it so that it doesn't hurt your finger, right? And I always keep them on, I like it. But you're gonna notice you're gonna slide it back and forth because you also have the ability to have a placer. So these are two placers. This is a single placer, and this is a multi-placer. We like multi-placers. And then this is, I'm calling it a straightener, right? So when I do my painting, my drills, and they're not necessarily straight, I can take this plastic and straighten them out, and then they can look all nice and straight. So you have different types. What I suggest, and I'm new, I have less than a dozen paintings under my belt. What I would say is use all the free stuff. Get to know the unit. I know that for almost everything else in my life, I practice trying to learn the core before I learn the in-depth. It's actually a new understanding for me. I was listening to some words of wisdom from the man Elon Musk, the man who owns Tesla, and the wealthiest man in the world or something. Anyway, one of the really cool things he said was that the way he learns things is he doesn't like get to play until he understands the core of whatever whatever it is that you're studying. You have to get the core first. And I don't know, recently I heard him say that, and that has just massively changed the way that I look at things, the way that I'm doing things, my patience that I have in my learning. For example, learning getting back on YouTube and publishing a book, and I've been working now on the large print because all of the prints, they can have a different manuscript, and so being that my first book had a bunch of typos, and I didn't like the document that I used to make the formatting of the document I used to make the book. It made a lot of the pages gray, and there were just a lot of different things that after the first experience I have a better understanding of. And with the statement that he said about learn the core first, it's been massively helping me chill out about stuff. Like if I can still accomplish whatever it is that I'm intent upon accomplishing without knowing that thing, that's an added bonus. That's not a core. And I can put that on my list of like things to learn in the future, but I don't need to learn it now. It's not a core. And it's been so great because it's helping me to figure out how to figure out something I don't know. I don't know how to do this, and I'm running into so many people asking different questions, and I was speaking to somebody and they mentioned their concern about, I don't know, something with the publishing or whatever. I said, I don't care. I said, if it weren't for Amazon, I wouldn't be published, so I don't care. However they want to do it, whatever paper that they feel is best, whatever, but however, like whenever it comes to a bunch of different things having to do with the publisher, just like if I was with Random House or Penguin or anybody, they would have power to do what's in their wheelhouse, and I wouldn't step in their wheelhouse. So, because I have no desire to be my own publisher, I'm very happy to partner with Amazon. Let them figure out the really hard stuff. I'm grateful. I'm absolutely grateful. And so I'm having a phenomenal time, even though I don't know so much. All day long, don't know so much, It's so cool. So today I had the first time of actually printing out a book to edit it versus only having it soft copies. Oh, feeling those pages, it feels so different. I'm able to see what's missing and clear up items that I can, because it can be a version 2, but the large print. And the benefit of the large print is if I hopefully make it inexpensive enough for them where I'm still able to make a profit, just like what I always argue for big businesses, if I actually live that world, then isn't this the cutest thing? And what I love is it's in an airtight container, because I'm one of the big problems in my home is dog hair. So what you're not seeing is I take it and I put it in, and then I can cover it back up. There we go. So this go right there. So anyway, she was asking a whole bunch of questions about that, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. She said, well, what about? I'm like, doesn't matter to me. Nope, not my concern. It might become my concern later on, but right now it's not, and it's important for me to know what my bandwidth is. And my bandwidth is not things is saved by only dealing with things that I have to. You know what I mean? If I don't have control of it, then I'm not going to worry about it right now. If I can do something, if I can write a letter to the White House, if I can write on my senators, who unfortunately I would hope that they are not elected, and anybody please, it makes a huge difference in the state of Texas, vote Democrat. It's absolutely horrendous what's happening in this state and the country and the world, and even though all I'm doing is diamond painting and putting this online, hopefully somebody will say, oh, wait a minute, I I can look for a Ukrainian artist here, or I can go to a local international grocery store and buy as many foods as from Ukrainian foods as possible. I can, whatever you can do. I mean, I'm leaving a link because I can't go live yet. To Trevor Noah's The Daily Show. If you're going to donate through somebody you trust. I trust Comedy Central and The Daily Show, and I trust that the money will go where I believe the money goes. I did some mini research. With YouTube, they share information about how they help creators, with donations and things like that, so that they really can manage a bunch on their end, so that people like me don't have to learn everything, you know what I mean? And I think that that's really great. It makes me feel like at least I'm noticing, At least I'm trying to send a message of something positive, You're gonna hear me. I might have to go soon. We have a storm, and I think there's gonna be tornadoes and stuff like that. So if there is, I'm gonna make sure I hide with the dogs in the closet, just to make sure, because we have a lot of windows in the house. So just wanted to give you a little heads up. We live really close by the fire station, so I imagine we would hear the sirens. We've heard them in the past, and there's been issues. Oh, look at how beautiful. Do you guys diamond paint? Is this write a comment? Is this a new thing for you? How did you discover me? I'm a newbie, so I mean, I was more active on the channel about 10 years ago. I was on a diet with a group of people called HCG, and I just love those people. It was a different world, and then I tried this green tea extract thing that I guess was hit up high by Dr. Oz or something. Hi, baby love. Sadie came by and say hi. Hi, gorgeous girl. What are you up to? You can smell? I got some cow hides and stuff like that. Not cow hides, but I don't know, some beef ears or whatever. Treats for the dogs, and I put them on the counter, and I think she can smell them. She should. She's a Labrador. She's my girl that keeps the backyard safe from little critters. She'll catch anything. She's so amazing. Super proud of my girl. And she's also the one, she's the one I think she cuddles with everybody more than anybody else. Her name is Sadie. And I made a poop calendar last year, the year before, and I had all pictures of the dogs and stuff, and maybe I'll make it available on Amazon, or just maybe I'll give it, if I can figure out how to just let people link to it on Shutterfly, so that at least they have a template or something. That would be really cool, because that's how I did it. I'll put it on my list of things to do. But honestly, I don't see myself getting it there. But if you're interested in it, let me know, and that'll move it on up the list. You know what I mean? I like it going through Shutterfly, because you can decide the months that you want. And if I were to make it like on Amazon or something, it would have only the months that I want. And I prefer you to, oh, all right, so some of these are stuck together, but that's only because I think I had a lot of wax in the jar. Okay, so this is a 4, 5. Oh, yep, you see, you're starting. That's honey, you can tell. You can tell when Baby Bear is barking, because she has the bark of a smoker. See? She's got the bark of a tired smoker. Sorry to say it, baby girl, but it's true. Anyway, we've got a couple of dogs that have no business walking in front of our home, and they get told off every night. There are other dogs, on the other hand, that the pack seems to really like, and when they get out away from somebody, they bring them over. They kind of make the dog come by. I think that they're making them get out and drive, you know, that out of the street or something. I always see it as though it's like AJC of the world. I can be very Pollyanna. So, look at that. This is a wonderful piece to do if you want to feel senses of accomplishment, because, and if you like confetti. So confetti is what we call, if you think about having to pick one color at a time, it's called confetti. So what I would do before I put this away is I would see, is there another symbol like that? And I don't see it. So I'm going to put this away. No, you're not seeing any of that. Let me see. I'll get better with the shot. I just really thought it was so good having this whole part because of the importance of where to know to get it and stuff like that. Let's see. Alright, so that goes there. Alright, so we have 4. Let's get 4 out. Oh. Is that a problem? A little bit. That was better. Oh. You can't see. I have a scarf on. I'm hot and cold and hot and cold. Alright, so this is 4. I really like these partials. I did a partial, I think my first painting, I have to look, was I know that my giraffe is a partial. My point is I don't know if it was the first one I did or not. And the thing I like about round is with round, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, you have a better, you can see more detail because the curves underneath the colors shine through. And if it's square, every part of the canvas is covered, right? So you don't have as much detail, because in a circle that you might want to have multicolors, which you're not going to have with one color drill. I'm not even getting into specials. This is a beginning conversation. There are specials, everybody. That's a little teaser to advanced things called sparklers. Anyway, so with the round, you can see through it, which means if there's like a curve, I think you kind of, it's part of the picture versus the square. I need to learn more about what people like about square and why they choose square. Oh, you can hear the dogs are going nuts. In editing, I try to mute that if I'm editing. If I throw it up live, that's different, but oh, how beautiful. Gosh, I love this. This is great. And this is one of the best trays I've ever used. It like holds, look at all the rows. That's amazing, and it's easy for me to have my finger on the end. Look at that. I was a little concerned because this isn't the most comfortable way to diamond paint, and I think I'm going to change, oh, I need to deal with that. I think I'm going to change it up because I need this this to be massively comfortable for me. But unfortunately, all I keep thinking about is if it were actually like sitting on my lap. So I've been trying to figure out how can I guess the way that I would diamond paint where it was on my lap was if it was on one of those end tables that slide over. I don't know, I need your help. Send me links to products that I am not supposed to be purchasing because I want to try to do this without purchasing extra stuff yet. Though, obviously I got a diamond dart and I got a pen and I got pen ends and I got 2 stackables. But I am still trying very hard to only have what I have, to not buy more. Dogs are going nuts. I might be quiet now. Let them do their thing. Let me see. So, 4. All right, so then we have, I want to turn this. This is really far, and I can't throw it up. I can't move it up more. I can work on this instead, but I want to. Okay, so let's get the radiation done. Radiation is 31. Oh. Right, radiation. Oh. Can you hear that? That was one of the dogs. Honestly, they're adorable. They're so cute. The wind is gonna probably be going. I went to Trader. Oh, I had such a long day today. I worked on the large print all morning, so that was. Well, I took the dogs out first, and I think we played outside. So let's just assume that was from 4 to 4:30 this morning, or 4 to 5, and then I got back in. I was going to work out, which I haven't. Yesterday I did 6,500 meters on the rower, so I'm okay if I don't work out today. Anyway, so this morning I worked on the large print until 10:45 when I started getting ready to go to the chiropractor. So Georgia and I went to the chiropractor's at 11, took her walking around there for a little bit. Had to go then to the eye doctor. Vista, I love these. Let me see if you can see them. Oh, do you see the coloring? Let me see if I put them far away. It's like a teal. They're Michael Kors. I'm returning them. Oh, my heart's breaking. I'm returning them. They're way too heavy. I can't. First of all, they weren't sized properly, so we fixed that. But all that did being that it wasn't tight enough for my head when I first got it because I didn't go pick them up. I had them picked up for me because I couldn't get over there in time and I wanted them. Which is just fine. It's part of the process. It's like a 30 or 60 day, you know, exchange or whatever you do. And was that better? Like right there? Nice. Okay. Sorry for it taking that long for me to figure it out. So then what happened was I went to go to the eye doctor, and I said to her, I can't handle this. They're just way too heavy. And the other pair that I have what, 2 other pairs from so these are the super heavy ones, right? Then this is extremely light, and you can bend them. And these are for reading and for glare on the computer screen. I love these. I have them in a little fur basket I got the other day that I think this is wonderful. I am so happy with that. I'm so tired of I had them in like a hard case here, but see, that fits right in there. And then this is the Coors case, but this I'll put back. Anyway, I am returning it because I'm returning them because they're just way too heavy. They hurt my nose. So for the same price, I'm getting the other brand that I've been already using for a while and know that they work for me, and they're light, and I've had them without any problems for over a year now. Oh. All right, that's not staying put, so that needed to right there. So anyway, so I went to the eyeglass place, but the maps wasn't working, and I honestly don't know my way around the neighborhood much without maps, even though, you know, Andrew Huberman talks about how it's helpful if we don't. So I've been trying to implement the paying attention to where I'm going more than just watching it mindlessly on the phone as though it's a video game. And it's been helpful because when I had to figure, because Apple Maps wasn't working this morning. What is that sound? Hold on.